It's on TV about the facts. Yeah. On TV about the facts. Hey. It's on TV about the facts. Yeah. We want some tea and facts. Yeah. We want the tea and facts. Yeah. We want the tea. We want the tea and facts. We want the what? We want the tea and facts. We want the tea and facts. Whoo! That's for my spoiled tea sipper Slaughter. He wants some specialty. Y'all, what it do? He wants some specialty from me. From who? From Auntie P, Auntie P. Yeah. Okay, so listen. Y'all already know I'm going to talk about the chief, her lover boy from Atlanta to Memphis. Another judge, y'all. Another judge is having to give up some cases because she done something wrong. Baby, I tell you, I can show, or that's, yeah. She done something. Let me get to it. Do I need to start there? And y'all know I was talking about Big Homie G and STUPIDDUKE is related. Baby, you know good and dang well the name of the video I gave y'all earlier today. I was, trying to do a little research. And lo and behold, it was bingo. Bingo. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. It was bingo, baby. Bingo. Bingo. Hold on. There go Banjo. I see he popped out. I'm seeing him now, y'all. But let me get to this lady. Tell you what her name is. Let's see what she did. Mayor Paul Young addressing population decline. I told y'all letting them folk kill up each other was population control. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that? Now you want to know why people don't want to stay there? Well, hell, it's kill or be killed. Y'all trying to do the elimination, and then, oh baby, so they are on the staff, baby. Huh? They gonna believe me one day. They I don't know what she talking about. MPD chief of salary cut. No, MPD has salary cut. Memphis cop finalist and West Coast chief. She got a home girl. One of them girls they used to stand behind her when she was at the hospital was two of them. One of them kind of favor Caroline Mason. LTP, you play too much. She trying to get her ass up out of there. They jumping ship, y'all. They don't want their names to be called in that number. When the crooked cops go marching into the federal penitentiary. Yes, indeed. We gonna talk on that one too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't send the one about the judge having to. Baby, listen, we're going to talk about that. We gonna talk about why the beef between Big Homie G and his kinfolk. They share kinfolk. I got it right here. I could have sworn I sent that to myself. Let's go. I guess not. I be doing too much. So I don't know where to start.
I'm my camera, and I'm running for governor.
Girlfriend, your days is numbered. They say everywhere Dolph was assaulted, almost attempted murder is someplace where you was, and then you came to his hometown. And it looked like you may have been bought, paid for a long time ago. This is when you was in Durham. Oh, you was kind of ashy at the lips that day, wasn't you? Durham. But this the one trying to leave. Trying to get a chief position in West Coast. She trying to get the fuck up out of there. Lieutenant Colonel Kathleen Lanier. And see, this was one of the when she had that operation Zero. Her little boy toy wasn't behind her this time. Yeah, I remember when I was like, where her boy toy at? He wasn't there. Yeah. So yeah, so she's trying to get far, far away from Chief Davis. Spokane. She's the finalist. Yeah. So she trying to leave before they start digging in on her. The boy toy Sean Jones. They digging deep off it to him. He done followed. She done retired him, and then hired him. Retired him in Atlanta when she was getting her position, and then hired him in Memphis, but he still lives in Atlanta. So he's not invested in the city. He just invested in Chief Davis. But let's read this about her. I just saw Dallas. Let's see. Washington Police, Chief Matthews, and Dallas. Okay, I thought that said Dallas. I was finna say they making business moves cause shit finna start rolling downhill. And it's finna be every man for himself. Like my T-Sipper said in my live earlier, when that councilwoman was telling her to act like, you know, your life is on the line. Yeah, it's every man and woman for themselves. Yeah, so they bouncing, cause the F, the B, and the I, and U.S. Marshal, they ain't playing with them. They digging up, they investigating them in them streets. Okay, stay woke. We cannot forget about Celeste Murphy. She's facing forgery, perjury charges after abrupt resignation. It's the forgery for me. It's the lying about it. So that means you're false information. TBI has determined during the investigation, the agent just doing several government documents related to establishing residency in Chattanooga. Just lying. I bet you she made certain amount of monies. Murphy. Oh yeah, and about old Jones with the voters registration, he's been voting. If you move out, you're supposed to forfeit and stop voting in that county. You ain't supposed to still vote and live someplace else. So yeah. Yeah, that's voters registration fraud. I mean, it ain't me. That's the feds. They finna try to tap that shoulder wherever they can. So when I saw this right here, Hampton grand jury 17-count indictment charging Murphy with 1 count of illegal voters registration. They finna get Chief Davis' little old play toy with that as well, because he still votes in Georgia. And 1 count of false entry on an official register. You see how they playing? You see, cause so this right here, where they charged the chief in Chattanooga, that's same thing that they finna get Sean Jones as well. You can't do that.
In command with Memphis police is getting paid nearly $180,000 a year by Memphis taxpayers, but he's not even a legal resident of Tennessee.
In fact, he lives in Georgia. ABC 24 News is now raising questions about Memphis police residency requirements. Jay Shakur is here with more. And Jay, how is the department responding to all of this?
Richard Pepper, MPD, didn't respond to our specific question.
$180,000 a year by Memphis taxpayers, but he's not even a legal resident of Tennessee.
In fact, he lives in Georgia. ABC, how is the department responding to all of this?
Richard Pepper, MPD, didn't respond to our specific questions about Sean Jones, who, as assistant chief, makes about $177,000. But in a statement, they did say in part, Tennessee state law does not permit restrictions on the residency of first responders. Some Memphians I spoke to say it's time for that to change.
I agree.
Some Memphians I spoke to say it's time for that to change.
Time to make a change.
Memphis, you want to
We
vote in
are
Memphis,
the
vote in
people
Tennessee in
who
order to
can
affect
do
the laws
it.
that are governing you, not only you, but the people you represent.
That's just some of the reaction from Memphis hearing one of MPD's highest-ranking officials is
Time
not
to
a
make
Tennessee
a
resident.
change.
Election records show Assistant Police Chief Sean Jones is not only a resident in Fulton County, Georgia, but has voted there over 3 times since being appointed by now interim MPD Chief C.J. Davis.
I think that's honestly outrageous. It really makes me question the leadership of MPD.
Jones served with interim Chief Davis in Atlanta and followed her to Memphis after her 2021 appointment.
It makes it a bit suspicious, although
C.J. Davis.
I think that's honestly outrageous.
Chief Davis in Atlanta and followed her to Memphis after her
Yes, I know I slowed it down.
appointment.
it makes it a bit suspicious, although he still has a residence in Georgia, and he declared that his legal residence.
Chief Sean Jones is not only a resident in Fulton County, Georgia, but has voted there over 3 times since being appointed by now interim MPD Chief C.J. Davis.
I think that's honestly outrageous. It really makes me question the leadership of MPD.
Jones served with interim Chief Davis in Atlanta and followed her to Memphis after her 2021
Right on her tail.
appointment.
It makes it a bit suspicious, although he
Retired him.
still has a residence in Georgia, and he declared that his legal residence. Still vote in Georgia.
Georgia voting records show Jones cast ballots in March and May of this year, both in person during the early voting period. In May, Jones voted in the Fulton County District Attorney Democratic primary, and in March, he voted in the Democratic Presidential Preference primary. He also voted in Georgia in 2022. And as it stands now, state law is on Jones's side. In 2022, Memphis police policy changed to require all officers to live within 2 hours of Memphis. This came after the Tennessee General Assembly passed a law that banned local residency requirements for first responders. It's an issue causing some local council members and Memphians, like Councilwoman Jerry Green, to question the current standard, saying this should be addressed immediately if this is a violation.
There needs to be much more of a hashing out of what's going on, questioning MPD, especially with this $15 million increase after the budget this past Tuesday.
Now, it's important to note Jones is not registered to vote here in Shelby County, and on the Fulton County government's website, it does say if you have moved out of state, you are required to cancel your Georgia registration.
That one part right there.
State moved out of state, you are required to cancel your Georgia registration. Georgia Secretary of State officials told ABC 24 earlier today that it didn't trigger any Georgia laws. We'll stay on top of the story and bring the latest.
That's how they finna get him.
All right, Jay.
And then we have this nearly 30 cases taken from Shelby County judges' courts due to conflict of public defenders. You know what type of frackanakable, the conflict between judge and public defender. Chris Kraft and Judge Sheila Renfro's. Let's listen.
After they were removed from one Shelby County judge's courtroom because of her behavior.
Fox 13 investigative reporter Kayla Solomon has new information, a lot of evidence, and even the final order from another judge. What'd you find?
It's more than 40 pages that included some of the evidence, including email correspondence, a witness testimony, and ultimately an order issued by a fellow judge that made this decision possible. A fellow judge that made this decision possible.
Harassment, aggravated assault, statutory rape. There's now a list of 28 people with varying charges who are now getting reassigned. They all have the same public defender, Melody Carlisle. An order written and signed by criminal court judge Chris Kraft says Judge Sheila Renfro did not recuse herself from these cases in a timely manner and has displayed several actions in her courtroom and outside the courtroom that show animosity towards the attorney for the defendants, Carlisle. Renfro also allegedly told the public defender's office in an email that Carlisle is imbalanced and a danger to the community. Witness testimony also provoked animosity towards the attorney for the defendants, Carlisle. Renfro
so they're
also
not getting
allegedly
the fair trial.
told the public defender's office in an email that Carlisle is imbalanced and a danger to the community. Witness testimony also provided as an exhibit says there was an instance where Judge Renfro made a ruling in a case Carlisle was assigned to. Renfro allegedly told Carlisle she needed to leave her court for the remainder of the day, despite Carlisle having more cases. Renfro allegedly responded saying, "I suggest you get your colleagues up to speed or you can go behind the wall," which implies imprisonment. Kraft's order asked to the community. Witness testimony also provided as an exhibit says there was an instance where Judge Renfro made a ruling in a case Carlisle was assigned to. Renfro allegedly told Carlisle she needed to leave her court for the remainder of the day, despite Carlisle having more cases. Renfro allegedly responded saying, "I suggest you get your colleagues up to speed or you can go behind the wall," which implies imprisonment. Kraft's order asked for a list of 28 cases currently defended by Carlisle and assigned to Renfro's courtroom to get reassigned to other divisions. But it says in the future, there is no legal reason for Judge Renfro to be disqualified from handling future cases with Carlisle as the attorney.
All of this is going on in Shelby County. All of a sudden, judges being called out, removed or put in jail, DAs going to jail in DeSoto County, assistant chief of police out of order. He wasn't supposed to vote in Georgia. He can go to jail for that. Yeah. The Chattanooga chief resigned before she, made the whole city look bad. And then you had that other official, alderman woman, growing drugs and shit in her backyard. All in a matter of 2 weeks. How long the white car feds been there? Yeah. Let's check and see if there's been any update on Frank Gotti's family. his brother and his niece. Lord, a grandmother found stabbed to death. I thank God his niece.
Domestic violence situations are killed at the hands of their male partners. 50%. This is a tragic statistic a southeast Shelby County family experienced Monday when a father and his stepdaughter were shot and killed by 28-year-old Jalen McCollins, who the Shelby County Sheriff's Office says is wanted tonight. Action News.
To turn himself in is coming from his girlfriend's family. They say McCollin shot Anthony Stewart and her stepdad, Gary Newsom, when she tried to break up with him. Many domestic violence encounters
one of many
with women.
We are just devastated, heartbroken, in disbelief still that this even is happening.
A family is reeling over the death of 22-year-old Anthony Stewart and her stepdad, 66-year-old Gary Newsom. The two were shot inside their home Monday on Newfound Gap Road off of East Shelby Drive around 5 a.m. during a domestic violence dispute with Stewart's significant other.
The only thing we can speculate, because we were not there, from his actions in previous, just period, being a father, stepfather, a protector. More than likely he was telling him to leave. I'm going to call the police.
This is a glimpse from what the Ring doorbell camera caught moments before the shooting. The suspect, 28-year-old Jalen McCollins, dated Stewart for 3 years. Stewart's family says she made multiple attempts to end the relationship.
It's been like a year that she's been trying.
This is a glimpse from what the Ring doorbell camera caught moments before the shooting. The suspect, 28-year-old Jalen McCollins, dated Stewart for 3 years. Stewart's family says she made multiple attempts to end the relationship.
It's been like a year that she's been trying to break away. But every time she breaks away, he says, I'm going to commit suicide. I'm going to kill myself.
Manipulator.
Went through McCollin's criminal history and found a handful of domestic violence charges filed from previous ex-girlfriends between 2018 to 2020. All were dropped. It's a troubling red flag the family says they wish they knew before.
If I knew he had a violent background, I would have probably talked more to my niece about leaving him.
This shooting sheds a light on how many domestic violence incidents Shelby County Sheriff deputies respond to each year. At this time, in 2023, there were 500 killed. They were sharing this message with the accused killer.
Jalen, this is being drawn out too much. You need to turn yourself in so we can get some peace, so we can get some justice, so you can take some accountability.
Now, if you have
before
any information on Jalen McCollins,
her family
you're encouraged
finds you
to contact the sheriff's office.
Believe that. Oh, that judge, commissioner overseeing the bonds, he resigning. He's stepping down. We've been doing it this way for 30 years. And that's why the criminals know your system. And it's not working for the citizens. Step your ass on down. Let's go. It's time to make a change. We are people who knew it. Time to make a change. I don't watch this show, but Love and Marriage, Huntsville star, Kiki Gabber. Frank Gotti's, OG Frank Gotti's niece. Candlelight visuals Saturday. Condolences to the family. So before I go, can you hit the like button for Auntie Fee? I'm gonna set this down, let y'all hear this old videos, a year old, I think. Hold on. Let's listen. This gonna be some gems dropped for you.
Duke. Stupid dude. I told y'all some time ago when he first got out with a name like that. You already know. He ain't rap too tight. Right. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness?
Yeah, this was a year ago.
So rumor has it on the not on the YouTube, but the Memphis streets. Now, I ain't gonna say it ain't a whole bunch going on the YouTube street, but this is coming from the Memphis street. It's that stupid dude on the cool, on the low, on the incognito, beefing with Big Homie G. Ooh, say what? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hit the like button.
Serious. Big beef. Saying, they share a relative. By the name of Key. Allegedly. That, R.I.P. Key, yeah. That, CMG is being blamed for the body.
Say what?
So, although they share a cousin, they share a relative, they share some blood.
Y'all hear that?
It ain't friendly. And
let's hear that again.
And they share a relative,
Key,
by the name of Key, allegedly, that R.I.P. Key, yeah, that CMG is being blamed for the body. Yeah. So, although they share a cousin, they share a relative, they share some blood, it ain't friendly. And the reason it's so bad, to me, ready to shoot, because it ain't been too long ago that he got out. Yeah. And somebody done kidnapped his aunt. And he got some bones to pick. And then, you know, now you got another family member. Yeah. First it was bread game. Now CMG. And you know they kind of cousins. So yeah. Young Mob beefing with Big Homie G over Key. Yeah, he mad. He said, I want him dead, but I ain't putting no money on his head. That's what he's saying up in here. I can't play it, y'all. Yep. He said, you play if you want, then he'll be back in jail. Yeah. He said, it's gonna get scary. Oh.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Hold on, I stepped out. And it's silent. Hold on. That he got out. Yeah. And somebody done kidnapped his aunt. And he got some bones to pick. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, now you got another family member. Yeah. First it was bread game. Now CMG. And you know, they kind of cousins. So, yeah. I go to 8-ball. Yeah. Future. Young Mob. Beefing. KENNYMUNEY. With Big Homie G. Over Key. Yeah, he mad. He said, I want him dead, but I ain't putting no money on his head. That's what he's saying up in here. I can't play it, y'all. Yeah. He said, you play if you want, then he'll be back in jail. Yeah. He said it's gonna get scary. Ooh. Mobbing for a living. He said he want back like good crap. Got mob military. We know where that's at. Big Homie G. Big Homie G. Kill Branch. Yeah, he did. He was in that video STRAIGHTDROP did. He dropped right after. Yeah, he from Kill Branch. When he was taunting Dolph the day or two after his death. Same guy. My archives is hell, I told y'all. Yeah, so I wasn't sure. Well, yeah, he was. Yeah. He not a Dolph fan. Nope. Couldn't. On the street they beefing real bad, and some people have been injured. Innocent bystanders, innocent family members are being targeted based on the beef they have with family, with their family members have with the streets. It's gotten that far out of hand. Yeah. And just to confirm, the stupid Duke, Spooky Duke. This is back in August. Yeah. Innocent people ain't gangster. So at this time, he was still on, no family members, no innocent people. He said it ain't gangster. What about your wig back? Because you know what? So you touch that and I'm going to push it. Because y'all know I will say in a minute, something blew my wig back and I don't even wear a wig. I wear a wig cap now.
Just soon you touch down, he gonna push that wig back. Same thing. Well, no, I don't be, yeah.
He was saying innocent people were being, messing with innocent people ain't gangster.
So listen, I tried to tell y'all something's going on in the Memphis streets with STUPIDDUKE, and rumor has it that he owned BIGHOMIEG G.
They share.
Yeah.
They share the cousin.
So this was somebody. All I'm trying to say is something's been going on, and now it's on BIGHOMIEG G. Yeah. Somebody. All I'm trying to say is something's been going on, and now it's on BIGHOMIEG G.
This was a year ago.
Yeah. Has anybody found out what happened to, what really happened? Underground, down in the gutter.
In the trenches.
Bread gang.
Gimp say.
Has anybody found Black Youngster?
Oh, that's when he was in my age.
Yeah. To what really happened?
Y'all hit the like button. I'll be back.
Underground, down in the gutter with Bread Gang, Nick. Has anybody found Black Youngster?
What happened to Bread Gang, Nick?
Yeah.
Has
anybody got to the root cause of what happened?
You too deep, ain't T3?
Lot of cash.
You too advanced.
Yeah. What about her daddy?
What about her daddy?
Quit. Don't he have some ties to some seriousness in Memphis?
Yes,
you know, some young Dolph nil. Yeah, where they at? Where they at? Ooh. Yeah, where they at? Where they at?
Boy, man, STUPIDDUKE, and basically, you know, STUPIDDUKE is apparently sending a message to his house now.
I'll be back.